So one of the first things you want to do in the game is to craft a knife. There's multiple variants of the knife from flint, iron, gold, diamond, and netherite. Whenever you defeat a creature, you're guaranteed to get at least one of their secondary drops. This could be feathers from chickens or leather from cows. You can also collect ham from pigs or straw from grass, resources that'll be super useful as you progress through the mod. You also have the ability to enchant the knife just like any other weapon. What's really cool is the backstabbing enchantment, which increases damage when you hit targets from behind. Next up is the cutting board, one of the most essential items in the mod. It's used to process ingredients and can even double or triple your resources. To craft it, all you need are a few sticks and some planks. Once it's set up, you can right-click with a knife to break down raw meat, pork, vegetables, seeds, and more. The fireplace is the most versatile item in the mod. Once set up, it provides a permanent fire without the need for extra fuel. You can place cooking pots and frying pans on top to prepare your meals, which we will talk about next. The cooking pot can be placed either on top of a fireplace or over a campfire. Most recipes that require the cooking pot will also need a bowl. It can hold up to 6 ingredients at a time. And finally, we have the frying pan. Up to 64 food items can be placed inside the pan. In terms of cooking speed, it's slightly slower than a furnace. Frying pans can also be used as weapons and enchanted with sharpness, slam, and push. Next up are the wild cabbages. These can be found growing in beach biomes. When broken, they drop seeds, but if you use shears, you'll obtain the wild cabbage item instead. When used on a chopping board, you'll receive cabbage leaves, which then can be used for multiple recipes. Wild onions can usually be found in jungle biomes. They can be broken to attain onions as they have no seed variant. They are used in multiple recipes, including steak and potatoes, and the good old American hamburgers. They are occasionally sold by wandering traders, so keep an eye out. Tomatoes can be obtained from their wild variant in arid climates like desert biomes, and they can also be found in village farms. All you need to do is plant them on farmland near water sources. If placed with rope above, it will grow upward by an additional 2 blocks. Be aware though, tomatoes can rot, making them inedible, but you can still throw the rotten tomatoes at your friends for fun. Wild rice grows in swamp and jungle biomes and can only be planted in water that is 1 block deep. By combining 9 rice panicles, you can craft a rice bale block, while 9 individual rice items can be combined to create a bag of rice for decoration. The next 3 food items are carrots, potatoes, and beets, all of which are part of the original vanilla game. However, new crop variants have been added. You can find the wild carrots in jungles, wild potatoes in colder biomes, and sea beets along the beach. Pumpkin is another item from the base game, but now can be carved into pumpkin slices using the cutting board and utilized in various meals. And finally, we have the mushrooms. It must be planted on rich soil with water adjacent to it, and the light level must be at 0 for it to grow. When near organic compost, the decomposition speed of organic compost into rich soil will be accelerated. Returning to the straw item mentioned earlier, these can be crafted into an item called the canvas, which serves as a foundational building block for many other items. For instance, you can create rope, which functions like a ladder but doesn't require a supporting block. Additionally, you can craft safety nets from the ropes that prevent fall damage from high places, making them quite useful. Tatami, a traditional flooring material in Japanese homes, can also be crafted, adding a nice touch for decorating your world. The next item on our list is the canvas sign. While it functions the same as the vanilla variant, it offers a range of different colors crafted from dyes to elevate the aesthetic appeal of your world. Another cool addition is the basket. It has a unique feature that allows it to automatically capture any item entity that comes into contact with its open side. This can be particularly useful, for instance, when paired with a frying pan to automate the cooking process. And then we have the cabinets, which come in assortment of colors, and it has the same inventory space as a vanilla chest. These can be placed anywhere from being used as a countertop to a wall cabinet. When you use a knife on a pig, there's a chance to obtain a ham which serves as a new food source. This ham can then be processed in a smoker to create smoked ham, which gives the incredible amount of hunger and saturation recovery. Next, we have beef, a staple in Minecraft. When processed on a cutting board, it yields minced beef, which transforms into a beef patty when fully cooked. You can then use this patty to prepare various meals, such as hamburgers, stuffed potatoes, and barbecue on a stick. The raw chicken now can be turned into your own Thanksgiving meal called the roasted chicken. It can be placed on a block and even be placed into a bowl to be consumed just by right-clicking it. Once consumed, you gain a new buff called Nourishment for 5 minutes. It prevents player from losing hunger or saturation regardless if you are running or jumping. Chicken can now be processed into chicken cuts, which then can be turned into either a soup or sandwich. The soup itself will give you the comfort buff. It allows the player to maintain natural regeneration even if they're hungry or tired. Pork chops and mutton can also be processed into bacon and mutton chops, which can be used in a variety of new meals. One example is shepherd's pie, which can also serve as a decorative item. If you're seeking a simpler option for your morning diet, you could simply fry a fresh egg on the frying pan. A fried egg also pairs perfectly with bacon for the ultimate breakfast experience, which gives you a nice nourishment buff. Maybe sushi is more to your liking? You can now craft a variety of sushi options, ranging from cod to salmon. These delicious creations can be beautifully arranged on party platters, making them perfect for gatherings or a delightful meal at home. Or perhaps you're more into baked goods. Let's start with the pie crust, the essential base for creating various types of pies in the game. It's simple to make. Just combine a bucket of milk with 3 wheat. Next, use the pie crust along with the necessary ingredients to bake a variety of pies, from chocolate to apple pies. Maybe spaghetti is more your thing. Start by crafting wheat dough using 3 wheat and either a bucket of water or an egg. Then, process the dough on a cutting board to make raw pasta. Combine the right ingredients in a cooking pot, and soon enough you'll have the classic spaghetti and meatballs. Lastly, let's dive into the drinks. There are several refreshing options to choose from, such as apple cider, hot cocoa, melon juice, and the classic milk bottle. Apple cider, which you can craft using 2 apples and 1 sugar, provides a 1-minute absorption effect, making it a handy option in tough situations. Hot cocoa, made with milk, 2 cocoa beans, and sugar, is perfect for clearing one harmful effect, much like the milk bottle, which is simply made from a bucket of milk. For a fruity twist, melon juice, created from 4 melons and 1 sugar, offers a sweet and hydrating choice. And when the weather gets warm, you can cool off with a melon popsicle, perfect for those hot summer days.